Good morning to everyone. Today I am going to discuss about MOSFET, metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. In previous class, we discussed the junction field effect transistor. Here I am going to discuss about in detail metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. Okay, and what are the types and what is the construction procedure for uh, MOSFET operation of MOSFET and characteristics and also transfer characteristics, advantages and applications. Okay, so here these are the contents I am going to discuss about. These contents only: MOSFET, operation of MOSFET, current voltage characteristics curves, advantages and applications of MOSFET. Okay, here firstly I am going to discuss about MOSFET. Okay, let us see here. MOSFET nothing but metal oxide field effect, metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. Okay, let us see here. The MOSFET is nothing but it is classified as two types. First one is depletion mode and it is enhancement mode. So depletion mode means there is a channel in between source to drain at gate junction. Okay, here in this depletion mode device we have to remove the channel, already established the channel. So here we want to remove the channel. Okay, and here in enhancement mode device, now in enhancement mode device we want to create or establish the channel in between source and drain at gate junction by applying some external forces. Okay, similarly by applying some external forces here we want to remove the channel at depletion mode and we want to establish the channel in enhancement mode, right? So here generally the depletion mode is going to operation in depletion mode. If you want to remove that the channel, then it is going into depletion mode into enhancement mode. Coming to enhancement mode, we are applying some external forces, then the enhancement mode device is comes into enhancement mode to depletion mode, right? Again the depletion mode device is classified as two types such as n type and p type, right? Similarly enhancement mode device, here it is n type and p type, right? Okay, let us come to this point here. MOSFET, it is metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. Okay, it is the secondary of field effect transistor. The main difference is that there is no actual p-n junction, as the p and n type materials are insulated each other, right? And the second point is the metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor, which is having the greater commercial importance than the junction field effect transistor, right? And here this metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor is classified as two types, that is depletion mode and second one is enhancement mode. Okay, as I told you here, by applying some forces the depletion mode is converted into depletion mode to enhancement mode. Okay, and here it operates in depletion mode same way as JFET when VGS is greater less than or equal to 0, right? And here the enhancement mode, it is operates in enhancement mode until VGS is greater than or equal to VT. So VT nothing but it is a threshold voltage. Threshold voltage means it is the minimum voltage to, or it is a minimum amount of voltage this region, in this region below this level or above that level. If below this threshold level there is no changes in there is no any changes occur across the device. If you are giving that, if your applied voltage just exceed this level, then it is change starts to changing its conducting property. So means it is the minimum level. Okay, as I told you here, it is classified as depletion mode, enhancement mode, and N type, P type, N type, and P type in enhancement mode and depletion mode, right? And here I want to say the construction of N-channel depletion mode metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. As I told you in previous slide, depletion mode means we want to remove the channel. Enhancement mode means we need to establish the channel in between source and drain. Okay, that is the basic concept behind this particular metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor, right? And also that based by going on that process, we are expecting some of the parameters are getting from this particular device. Those are nothing but drain currents, drain current. Okay, so here let us see here. This is the basic structure of the depletion mode N channel metal oxide semiconductor field effect. Okay, and this is the schematic symbol for N channel metal oxide semiconductor depletion mode metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor, right? So here let us see here. This is the channel. This is the channel. This part is nothing but in between. This is the source terminal. This is the drain terminal. In between this is the rectangular part is nothing but it is called it as channel. Okay. So here the first point here, the construction of an N-channel depletion mode MOSFET is shown in figure. Okay, this is the depletion mode device. The channel is there here. If the channel is established already, then it is called as N-channel depletion mode MOSFET. Okay, and it is having drain and source connected to the N-doped region. Okay, right here. So initially I want to take one single crystal of material. Here it is p-type material. It is having lightly doped material. Okay, so in this material I want to I need some terminals. Those are nothing but drain terminal, gate terminal, and source terminal. Firstly I want to take out this drain terminal and source terminal. Okay, so here let us see here the drain and source connect to the N-doped region. The N-doped region are connected via N channel. Okay, and here the heavily doped N-type impurities are dipped into this particular P substrate, right? Then to form the source and drain regions. In between this diffusion region and this drain terminal, this is the metal contacts. So this metal layer, we need to make a connection between diffusion region at drain terminal to diffusion region. Similarly at diffusion region to source terminal, this is the metal contact is needed to make the connection for drain terminal and source terminal. And similarly this is a gate terminal. Okay, and here this is nothing but SiO2 silicon dioxide layer. So this before diffusion, the diffusion impurities into the P substrate, the silicon dioxide layer is cover the entire surface to achieve the required thickness and to protect the surface of this particular silicon crystal of P-type substrate. And then there is a one process behind this concept to form the drain terminal, gate terminal, source terminal. Nothing but it is a fabrication process, right? But finally by this process we are getting this basic structure of depletion mode N channel metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. Okay, this is the channel here. The rectangular vertical bar here is nothing but it is a N channel. Okay, let us see the schematic symbol of this N channel MOSFET in depletion mode. So this black strip is nothing but represent the channel here. So this vertical line is nothing but it is a thick line in nothing but it is represented as a depletion mode device. And here one more thing here is the arrow mark is showing inside. Then the arrow mark is indicating the N channel. And this thick line is nothing but it is representing the depletion region. So N channel depletion mode, metal oxide field effect transist. Right? Next point. So this N channel is connected to the gate via thin insulating layer of silicon dioxide layer, and the N-doped metal lie on substrate may have an additional terminal connection called as SS, nothing but substrate. And the depletion mode, D means depletion mode MOSFET, can be operated in either of two modes, that is depletion mode or enhancement mode. Okay, since the gate is insulated from the channel, either a positive or negative voltage is applied. Okay, here we can apply the negative voltage or positive voltage here. Okay, this is the basic construction of depletion mode MOSFET in N channel. So let us see the characteristics of this particular N channel depletion mode MOSFET as well as operation. Right? Let us see here the first point here, the drain and source connected to the N doped region. These N doped regions are connected via N channel. Okay, as I told you here, the channel is established in between source and drain. So means the channel is connected into drain as well as source. So what is the purpose of source here? The source is nothing but here the majority charge carriers are enter into the source, and those charge carriers are move towards the drain through this channel. Okay, how they are moved towards the drain region? Because of by applying here positive voltage at drain terminal, the majority charge carriers are enter into this source region through this source terminal, such as negatively charged particles. The negative charge particles are always looking towards the positive charge potential, but here we are applying positive terminal here, positive potential here. Due to that, the electrons are moving towards the drain region. So we know that there is a moment of charge. If there is a moment of charge carriers, there may be a current. That current nothing but drain current. So this is the drain current. Okay, drain current from drain to source is nothing but ID equal to IS equal to IDSS. Right. So let us see this point here. The N channel depletion mode MOSFET VGS is 0 and applied voltage. Okay, VDS, right? So here this is the VDS voltage, this is the VGS voltage is 0 here initially. Here we are applying the negative potential here, negative here, right? Right, here positive, we are applying positive voltage here initially. uh, VGS equal positive potential here. Initially we are applying it as a positive here. Then what happened here, the channel is going to increasing order, nothing but it is a wider. The maximum amount of charge carriers are moving if you are varying this drain to source voltage. Okay, VGS is plus volt, plus 1 volt. The channel is wider here. Due to the wider range, maximum amount of charge carriers moves towards the drain region if you are varying the drain voltage. Then there is a maximum amount of charge carriers are movement is occur. Due to that, we are expecting there is a current. That current is nothing but this much of current, like this, right? Next, if VGS equal 0, there is no changes occurs across the channel. There is also a maximum amount of charge carriers that moves from source to drain region. Then we are expecting there is a current. That current nothing but drain current. So due to this 0 voltage, the current will be going like this, right? This going to like this. And again, here we are applying a negative voltage here. Here we are applying positive voltage. Okay. This is a VGS equal to minus 1 volt. VGS equal to minus 1 volt is nothing but voltage at gate with respect to source. The negative potential. Negative voltage nothing but here negative, here it is positive. Right? Then there may be a slight changes occurs across the channel. due to the maximum amount of charge carriers are moving from source to drain region, there is a charge inversion is occurs across the drain region. Charge inversion is across the drain region, right? Then at VGS equal -1 volt, then what happened? There may be changes occurs across the channel. Then automatically the movement of charge carriers also decreases. Due to the decreasing movement of charge carriers, the current also be decreases. So let us observe here. This is the IDS value here. Now this IDS value is like this. IDS by 2. Okay. Similarly, again for different values of VGS, the current will be going to decreasing order. The current will be going to decreasing order even VDS is going to increases. Right? This is the current and voltage IV IV characteristics curve for N channel depletion mode MOSFET. Right? Next, and transfer characteristics. So let us see here for 0 to 1 volt. 0 to 1 volts means here it is for example it is 0 volt, maximum amount of VDS, the current will be maximum here. Okay, by decreasing, by going to negative direction of maximum amount of voltage here, okay, maximum amount of voltage here, that is VGS, then the current will be going to decreasing order. Okay, maximum amount of negative voltage is going to increasing here, right, in -1, -2, -3 like that, then the current will be decreases because of there is a maximum changes occurs across the channel due to the negative voltage applied at gate region. So the result is nothing but the current will be decreases. So this is the current voltage characteristics curve and also as well as transfer characteristics of depletion mode MOSFET in N channel. Right? Next, enhancement mode type MOSFET. Okay, and this is the basic structure of. Let us see here in previous slide. At depletion mode device, the channel is established in between source and drain. But here there is no channel in between source and drain. So here we need to establish the channel in between source and drain by applying the positive voltage at the gate. Okay, so here there is no channel. Initially there is no channel. Let us see that comparison of uh, schematic symbol of depletion mode device and enhancement mode device. Let us see in a depletion mode device. This is the channel symbol for depletion mode device. So here the thick line is available here and joined together, but whereas in enhancement mode device there is no connectivity uh, of this particular line. So means for this formation, the representation of this type, type is nothing but it is in the device is in enhancement mode device. So this symbolic representation nothing but the device of N-channel MOSFET is in enhancement mode device. And let us see here the arrow mark is again it is going to inward. Okay, the inward nothing but it is a N channel, and this for this type of this like this formation of this line here it is nothing but enhancement mode device means there is no channel. Okay, now let us come to this basic structure of N channel and N channel MOSFET here. Okay, again the silicon crystal of p-type bar is here, lightly doped material, and the heavily doped n-type diffusion impedance are deep into the doped into the region to form the drain region and the source region. Okay, a silicon dioxide layer is covered and then metal is covered to make the metallic contact to the gate and the drain and source region. Okay, let us go through this point each one by one. The primary difference between the depletion and enhancement mode type is the absence of channel between source and a drain terminal. Okay, here there is no channel, right? But in the depletion mode, the channel is established, a channel is available in between source and drain, even you are applied VGS equal to 0. But here VGS is greater than or equal to 0, then only we are seeing the channel is established in between source and drain. right? The second point here it is the construction of N-channel enhancement mode MOSFET is shown in figure. The two highly doped N regions are diffused in a lightly doped substrate of P-type silicon substrate. One region is called as the source region, another one is called as the drain region. Right? Next, a thin insulating layer of SiO2 is grown over the surface of the structure. Then a thin layer of metallic aluminum is formed over the layer cover the entire channel region, and it is from the gate. Okay, this is a metallic layer, this silicon dioxide layer, and these are the diffusion regions, right? Let us come to the basic operation of this n channel enhancement mode MOSFET and characteristics of this particular n channel enhancement mode MOSFET. Okay. So here, as I told you, here by applying positive voltage at gate, we need to establish the channel in between source and drain. So here by applying this positive voltage here, going on different values, the channel is established here. Okay. Here it is a p-type material here, means majority charge carriers are here, it has holes. Okay. Such as the positive charge ions, those are always looking towards the negative potential. So here we are applying the negative voltage. So let us see here, this is the position here, negative voltage. Here we are applying the voltage, positive voltage at a gate with respect to source, that's nothing but VGS. Okay, due to negative voltage, the charge particles are moving towards this negative charge area. When they are moving towards this direction, positive charge ions, they leave the negative ions in the channel. Okay, similarly here we are applying positive ions here. Okay, positive voltage, the electrons are moving like this, the minor charge carriers are moving upward direction. So finally we are having a channel in between source and drain region, right? Again, similarly, the source region here it is the purpose of the source region is the charge carriers are enter into the source through this source terminal, such as majority charge carriers, those are nothing but electrons, those are having negative charge, and always they are looking toward the positive potential. So for that we are applying here the positive voltage here. So this is the variable voltage here, VDS. For positive voltage here, the electrons are moving towards the drain region. Okay, so this is the direction here, the direction of electron is moving towards the drain. So there may be a current, the current will be going like this, right? And then leave from this source region as is equal to id, right? The electrons enter into the channel through the source and they leave from the channel through the drain terminal. In between there may be uh, drastic changes occurs across the channel. Due to that we are getting the characteristics of drain characteristics of n-channel enhancement mode type device, right? Initially we are applying the VT equal to VGS equal to VT equal to 2 volts. So means 2 volts nothing but below this level there is no changes occurs across the channel, means there is no channel is established between source and drain region. So by this VGS is equal to 2 volts, VDS is going to increasing order because there is due to this voltage the current is going to zero here. Why the current is zero here? The channel is not established in between source and drain due to this VGS voltage. So there is no channel. Even you are varying this VDS voltage, there is no movement of charge carriers. So there is no movement of charge carriers means there is no current. That current nothing but drain current. So it means obviously it is zero, right? So by increasing this voltage here, VGS is going to like this, then the channel is established, the channel is created here. So this is a channel here, the channel is created in between source and drain region. Okay, again for different values of this VGS will be going to varying from 0 to maximum amount of voltage. Automatically the current will be going to increases like this. Okay, next, the transfer characteristics of this uh, n channel enhancement mode type here. So this is id here, right? And here it is VGS, right? VGS here. So here for example it is VT here, up to this threshold voltage the drain current here it is 0. drain current is 0 here. So if your applied voltage is exceeding this value greater than or equal to Vt, then there is a slight changes occurs across the channel, then the current will be slightly slowly increases, right? By varying this VGS. Okay, this is the transfer characteristics of N-channel enhancement mode device, right? Next, enhancement mode P-channel MOSFET. So here it is quite opposite to the operation of N-channel enhancement mode device. So let us see this basic structure here, right? So it is in N-channel, it is p-type substrate, but in the case of P-channel, now we are taking here the silicon crystal of lightly doped N-type bar. In N-type bar, to form the source and drain region, the P-type diffusion highly doped P-type diffusion impurities are dip into the N substrate, then to form the drain and source. Okay, and here it is gate terminal. To make the connection here, one metal layer is cover the entire surface to make the connection between diffusion to terminals and gate terminal. And here we need to establish the channel in between source and drain. But initially there is no channel. This is the schematic symbol. Let's see here. The arrow mark is going to outward. So means it is a P channel. If the arrow mark is going to inward, it is N channel. But here the arrow mark is going into outward, it is nothing but P channel. And here there is no depletion mode. Why? Because that line is here disconnected like that. Okay, means it represents it is a P channel and it is in enhancement mode, right? Let us see here. The first point here, the construction of an P-channel enhancement MOSFET is shown in figure. The two highly doped P regions are diffused in a lightly doped substrate of N-type silicon substrate, right? And here the one region is called nothing but it is source region, and the other name is called as a drain region. Again, a thin insulating layer of SiO2 is grown over the surface of the structure. Then a thin layer of metal aluminum is formed over a layer cover the entire channel region, and it is from the gate region. Whereas in N channel, instead of P, there is a N. Instead of N, there is a P. But in the case of P channel, instead of N, we are diffusing the highly doped P-type impurities. Instead of lightly doped P-type, here we are taking it as a lightly doped N-type. That is the opposite positions, right? And here we want to establish a channel, or we want to create a channel in between source and drain. We are applying the negative voltage here. Okay. Due to this negative voltage at gate with respect to source, here electrons are majority charge carriers. Here we are applying negative terminal. Here with respect to source or substrate. Here to the positive terminal. Okay, positive potential here. The electrons are moving towards this direction. It means the junction will be increases. Let us see the point here. Suppose it is P-type here. Okay, it is N-type here. It is the depletion junction here. Here we can apply the uh, negative. Here we can apply the positive here. Then what happened? It is simply in reverse bias condition. So means the depletion region is wider. The same way here also the depletion region is formed. The depletion region is formed here. The electrons are moving like this. Then they leave the positive ions here. Positive ions here. Right? So means the gate junction here simply act as a like a PN junction, right? And here it is the negative ions. Here it is the negative ions. Here the negative ions, here the positive ions. This potential difference nothing but it is a channel is established across the junction, right? Now we want to discuss in details of operation and characteristics of a particular NMOS P channel enhancement mode MOSFET, right? This is the drain characteristics and transfer characteristics of P channel enhancement mode MOSFET, right? So here the P channel enhancement MOSFET is similar to the N channel except that the voltage polarities and current directions are reversed, right? Let us see here. Here we can apply the negative voltage. Okay, negative voltage here with respect to source or with respect to substrate, right? Due to this negative voltage, the channel is established in between source and drain. So here the majority charge carriers enter into the source region through the source terminal. Those are majority charge carriers are positively charged carriers. So those are always looking towards the negative potential. So means here we can apply the negative voltage, okay, with respect to source or substrate. Okay, so here we can apply the negative voltage with respect to source or with respect to substrate. Nothing but it is VDS. It is going to variable, right? So here in source region such as positive charge ions, they are always looking negative charge potential. So the negative charge potential applied at a drain terminal, then the holes are moving towards this drain. Okay, then the the direction of current is also same as hole movement direction. Whereas in N channel, the current direction is reverse to the electron movement direction, right? So here it is the VGS. This voltage nothing but VGS. Okay, this is the VGS. Let us see here. So here VGS equal to VT equal to minus 2 volts. Minus 2 volts means there is no channel is established in between source to drain, means there is no movement of charge carriers even if you are applying negative voltage at drain terminal because of there is no channel. So obviously current is zero. Current is zero here. So here the VGS is going to increasing order in negative direction, then the narrow channel is available here. Due to that narrow channel, here we are applying the VDS here is going to in increasing order in reverse direction. That is negative potential here. Then the current will be slowly increases. So at different values of VGS, the maximum amount of current is going to increases. Okay, why? Because fully the channel is established in between source to drain, and here VDS going to still is going to varying order, then the current will be going to like this. This is the current and voltage curve for the P channel metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. Let us see the transfer characteristics also. So here let us see here at zero voltage, okay, at zero voltage the current is also zero. Why? Because at zero VGS there is no channel in between source and drain is not established. Due to that current is zero, even VDS is varied. So when the input voltage is gate voltage that exceeds the minus 2 volts, then the channel also is going to it's like there is a narrow channel is available in between source and drain. So the current will be going to like increasing order by varying the drain voltage. Okay, then automatically the current will be going to increasing order, and the VGS is going greater than this 2 volts, that is nothing but 3 volts, 4 volts, and minus 5, minus 6 like that. Then the current will be going to increasing order because of the maximum the channel is available in between source and drain. Due to that the current will be going to increasing order. Okay, and advantages here, it is fast transient, it is having a fast transient response. Okay, and it has low noise, it is operated at a low power consumption, means it is simply it consumes very low power to operate. It is having high power, high speed operation. right? And applications of the MOSFET here it is used in digital integrated circuit such as microprocessors, and also used in implementation of CMOS logic as well as memory circuits. Okay, and also it is used as in analog switches and used as amplifiers to increase the signal strength. Okay, these are the basic information about the metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor, right?